I'm not even going to intro this. It's gone. What made SML great is gone and was gone for a while. But wait, what made Funny Puppet Man so damn great to begin with? And if he's not as great as he was, why are you noticing now? Well, okay, let's talk about that. Now, for those who don't know, SML is a plush tuber who made plush/puppet skits. These skits would include Mario characters. Okay, sure. He eventually made puppet versions of the Mario characters as a means to sell merch and fight off against Kappa. Can you believe that there was a time when we all thought Kappa was like the end of YouTube? But Kappa was less of a big deal than we all thought, and Logan kept the puppets exclusive to the merch and he continued using the plushies, and all was good. Until he received a cease and desist letter from Nintendo telling him to stop using the plushies, because he was using Nintendo characters in a way that's not within Nintendo's brand. When you think of unfair usage of company property or characters, you think ROMs or uploading OSTs. Not guy plays with toys! But no, the letter was real, causing Logan having to use the puppets for good, moving to a new channel, and people such as Math, Dub, and maybe even myself giving up. The problem's pretty obvious. The puppets. The puppets. In one of my reviews, I actually didn't care for the puppets. I thought that the school dance was a pretty decent video. But the sudden shift in design is really, really jarring and really, really weird. It's just so weird looking at the videos now. Not to mention, the characters just don't feel the same. When was the last time Cody made a gay joke after the change? After all, being gay was kinda what his character was flanderized to. I dunno. Well, why not change the designs? I thought that too. I made my own designs even. I thought that the original character approach can work. Change the designs and maybe not make them puppets but actual plushies. Because while I get that it helps them be more expressive and such, it just doesn't do that. Waving and shaking the characters was enough to help us fill in the gaps, in par of the plushies having neutral facial expressions and not one static expression with the puppets. But no, he continues to use the puppets despite there being so many improved designs, despite there being so many people leaving. What led to this? Jeffy, the puppet that started all of this. The puppet that somehow managed to get popular and get Logan into many situations in the future, like the main channel getting demonetized from the character's repeated cussing jokes, kids trying to copy the character's stupid antics, and many people quitting because Jeffy just placated the channel, causing an influx of newer, younger fans subscribing to Logan and coming for Jeffy. Logan gave them what they wanted, which is dumb because of all the problems he brings, but admirable because regardless, he just wanted to make his fans happy. But I'm pretty sure your older fans would want what's best for you than a bunch of kids saying they want their favorite character. Jeffy became the star, and with that came more rushed videos, recycled jokes and plots, and an overall stagnation of improvement. Because he was so focused on getting the newest Jeffy video out, he simply didn't care for anything else. While there were good videos every now and then that were pretty funny, it just didn't feel the same. What made SML great, our golden era, had vanished, had rusted, like a piece of scrap metal in the ocean. Does gold rust? I don't know. Old SML was pretty good. Yeah, back then it was just some kid and his friends playing with plush toys. But you can tell they were having fun and wanted people to be a part of it too. Yeah, they loved doing what they do and they wanted fans to enjoy it. While Logan says he's still doing it, it more or less feels soulless now. Logan says that he loves his fans. He more or less means the Jeffy fans that don't give him criticism. That's what made SML great. It literally felt like some guy and his friends just having fun coming up with stories, and them gaining a following along the way, and them wanting their newfound fan base to have fun too, which kind of caused people to do the same thing. I mean, it was inspiring more or less. It's the fact that he cared about how to make things better for his fans. He wanted to impress all the fans he could. He does that now, but he rarely fixes things. It more or less feels like it's a soulless corporate effort. While the old videos were more or less, how good can we entertain or make fans laugh the next time we upload? And there was care behind it. Now, it feels as if there's no care at all, and that Logan is just going to go into a downward spiral without any input on how to make things better. SML stagnates before it spikes. It spikes before it stagnates. Basically, with the introduction of Jeffy, Logan would stop improving to focus on the rising star, causing things to stay the same, which isn't a bad thing until taking a huge dive every now and then, only for things to stay the same and ignore why it's bad or how things can get good, is what makes modern SML numb. SML has officially fallen from grace. But there is an upside to this. Plush channels can finally get the recognition they deserve. Because since everyone wanted to be Logan because he was the biggest plush channel, with his fame now decaying, other plush channels can now be themselves. Because obviously people are going to be looking for other plush channels to fill the void. What about WH Dude? He'll manage. Odds are he may find some other plus channel or just go about doing his own content. Because now that SML's decaying, his fans won't be as reluctant of his non-SML content. Or at least I hope so. What about me? Honestly, I want to be like WH Dude and give SML a chance. But I just can't. All good things come to an end. Does the end always have to be good? No, but it'll have to end sooner or later. I still love old SML, but sometimes you gotta let things go. Who knows? Maybe I'll get into SML again, but I can't be sure. Maybe SML will improve, but I can't be sure. But what I am sure of is that my 5 to 6 year run with SML was pretty awesome, and in other words, pretty timeless. That's about it for this endeavor. It's been a real pleasure. Thanks forever. Love you!